if a union member is performing work for the union, not performing their job, would that actually be covered by workers' compensation? And so I thought that this would be interesting because typically the unions have workers' compensation policy for their members, but their employees, not just your general membership, because general membership is, you know, if they're working, they're covered by whomever they're working for in their workers' comp. But if you have someone who is, as an example, let's say somebody goes to, you know, stand and protest something, or is helping do a charitable activity, and something happens while they're doing that, are they covered? The interesting question becomes whether or not the union itself has its own workers' compensation policy. And certainly all activities should be run through the bylaws and things of that nature of each particular local. And so one way or another, that person should be covered. But what becomes a legal, interesting sort of concept is who's actually going to cover it. Is it going to be the union? Is it going to be the employer? Is it their private health insurance? So it's interesting from the standpoint of it becomes a legal thing. And I know that I've said before that I just can't stand the word interesting when it comes to legal stuff, and only because it means that it's going to be something that we're going to have to litigate more than likely. Interesting sort of means not what everybody understands or is common. And as a result, it usually means that there's going to be some heavy lifting involved. So it had come up, and I thought that that was just sort of an interesting thing to throw out there. So I figured we would talk about it. I think somebody would be covered. And again, they would be entitled to the same benefits, medical treatment, temporary disability if they're out of work, and an award for their injury.